Dominic, Rufran, Wyoming wide receiver here at Mountain West Conference Media Days. So far, Dom, you're representing a brand new program pretty much, going under a lot of changes with Craig Bold. You've been there, you've started from day one, so now to kind of have to start over again in your senior season, what's that like?
Honestly, we go through a lot of things in our life, it's a lot of adversity, and the biggest change, honestly, is the offense. And I've been a spread in my first 3 years, and now I got to go to a pro style. But honestly, I think it's going to prepare me for the next level, and it's going to a better fit for our team. So even though it's been a tough transition, I'm excited for it, and I think it's a great opportunity.
And what opportunities for the next level is it presenting to you? Because you're changing offensive schemes after 3 years in the spread. Now you're going to more of a pro style. And you said you were a little bit scared at first, but now you see the benefits.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you watch the next level, most of the teams obviously run more of a pro style. I mean, you don't see any teams run a spread style offense. So I know a lot of the times my receivers coach was letting me know that when the scouts come in, they're going to ask you specific questions about certain defenses or how this offense is run or what part of this offense to expect. And he said you'll be able to answer these types of questions. And he said last year at the last school he was at, all 32 scouts came to go watch their program, not because of the talent, but because of the offense that they ran. And because I know a lot of the time those scouts, they feel more comfortable with a player who's been in their system more than someone who hasn't been in the system for a while.
Your teammate, Robert, you two were two of the top receivers in the conference last year. Now you're coming back. You were actually the leading receiver, though. He came down and played in the Senior Bowl. Has he shared anything about the Senior Bowl with you?
Yeah, I mean, me and Robert keep in touch every once in a while, and when he came back from the Senior Bowl, he shared on the type of talent that he went against and the type of experience that it was, and that he enjoyed the experience. And he was posting pictures all the time of it. He had his picture with the big Reese's guy and stuff like that, cheese in, and I was like, hey. And he said he enjoyed it, but at the same time it was tough. I mean, going through all those practices and stuff, but he was able to compete against some of the top talent in the entire country. So he appreciated it and he had a lot of fun with it.
You're going to face some of the top talent this year, too. Tell me about your upcoming season, what your expectations are. You have road games at Oregon and at Michigan State where you'll definitely see some of the top competition.
The way I say it is, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So when you get an opportunity to play against some of the best talent in the entire country, that's your time to showcase. If you're going to go against some of the best DBs at Michigan State that are in the entire country, then that's your time to go out and actually prove yourself. I mean, a lot of times when you play at a smaller school like Wyoming, people look down upon you because they say that's the kind of the school you're at. You're at a smaller school. But I believe that I can be one of the best receivers in the country, so the way to prove myself would be to prove myself at against some of the elite DBs in the country, which would be against Oregon and Michigan State.
You're going to be a 4-year starter, but this time you don't have your quarterback, Brett Smith, who came out early and then goes undrafted. What are your thoughts on situations like that where underclassmen come out and don't get drafted?
I mean, at the end of the day, they got their choice. You can't discourage them or can't knock on them for making their decision. At the moment, they feel like it's their best decision. So if they believe that decision at that moment is what's best for them, and I don't know what's going inside their head or what's going on in their life outside of football. So you can't say that was or wasn't the best decision for him. Only he really knows that decision. And for all the other players that decide to leave early, if it works out for him, great. And if it doesn't, so be it. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's God's will for you to play at the next level, then it will happen regardless.
You came back for your senior year, so now you're going to finish out as a 4-year starter. And if the opportunity comes to represent yourself and play at the Senior Bowl, what would that mean to you?
I mean, that would be a huge honor. I mean, the type of talent that I've seen at the Senior Bowl is unbelievable. Every year I watch it. I mean, to this day, I go on YouTube all the time and watch the Senior Bowl one-on-ones. It's because the type of talent that goes to that event is unbelievable. And if I was able to represent myself at such an event, then I would be completely honored and I would be humbled by it.